So ever since Mark Zuckerberg announced Meta, the internet just can't stop raving about the metaverse. I swear every video that I post with a title metaverse just automatically gets so much more views. So I guess that's what I'm going to be making now, metaverse videos. So anyway, let's talk about what's going on in the fashion industry. Now, let's talk about Nike, right? So you know about Nike's having Nike Land, and they've created this metaverse store. I think it's a genius idea. It's like Nike Land is pretty much their answer or their version of Disneyland, but it's in the metaverse. And it seems like a really cool thing. What I enjoy about it is that Nike also has this thing whereby when you purchase Nike shoes, you could also purchase a version of it in the metaverse that you could wear. Now here, and you can also, I think they also made NFTs, Nike NFTs, which is quite interesting. And this all got me thinking, what if I was a fashion person, if I was working in the fashion industry, what would I be doing in the metaverse? And I think that people need to consider this. So if you work in fashion, do this right now. And whoever can deliver this technology, this would be epic. Because right now, the way that I know, as much as they want us to use the metaverse for its future functions, I just don't see people using it. I mean, looking at Oculus, the gaming features are quite archaic looking. I mean, it reminds me of the .com era, the late 90s when we were using the internet. That's how amateur the animations of the video games look. It just looks like ridiculous. I watched Ready Player One and it looks like amazing 3D, and that's when I want to go in the metaverse, when it looks like that. But I understand that if you don't go now, you're not going to understand what's happening then. So I think it is important to go there now. But to that point, we're finding that when it comes to the metaverse, the closer it can be to reality in terms of the utility. If you can create utility for the current time that we're in the physical world, you could create utility in the metaverse. This is a window that will allow you to make a lot of money. Now I'm going to break down how you can create utility in fashion. But before I do that, I have to tell you about my live webinar. Deadline to sign up for that is this Monday, November 29th. You got to sign up, and it's about monetizing in the metaverse. I'm going to go in depth. I'm going to go in details about how to monetize, how to start making money now in the metaverse. And no, we're not only just going to be talking about NFTs and the basic stuff. We're really going to be tapping into your brain to really dig deep and think about ways that you can create wealth in the metaverse and enter the digital gold rush now. Because, hey, let me tell you something. It's not about being the best. Right now is about getting there first. And if you can get there first, you can create a lot of opportunities for yourself. Think about it this way. Think about Bitcoin. Imagine if you purchased Bitcoin when it was created in 2012 or 2013. You were first. And right now, imagine if you bought one Bitcoin, you would have $50,000. Imagine if you bought more than one Bitcoin, which is like pennies then. Anyway, I digressed. Guys, sign up today. I'm doing a Black Friday special, and the deadline to sign up is this Monday, November 29th. Deadline to sign up, and this is a live webinar. There's not going to be any replays. There's not going to be any way to rewatch it. So if you miss it, you miss it. But guys, okay, now let's talk about the fashion industry. How can you create utility in the metaverse that's going to be essential in the real world that we're in now? So here's my proposal. What's the one thing that's really irritating about e-commerce or buying clothes online? You purchase something, you try it on, and it doesn't fit. That is really annoying. What if you could scan your body and get the exact dimensions of your body. Yeah, I know people gain weight. You can, your stomach can be bigger, etc. But if you can get a scan of your body, and I don't know if they could use some AI to estimate, maybe you gained a pound, a kg, and then just like, okay, I'm moving too far. That's like advanced technology, but let's focus on this, right? There's a machine. It scans your whole body, like a 3D printer scanner. You use that technology, right? Scans your body, replicates your body, and now it's your avatar. Now, if I have this avatar, whoever creates this app, I swear to God, I deserve a cut. This is my idea. Everyone should know this. This is my idea. Anyway, so you create this really cool, you create this avatar, which is actually your real body measurements. And then you go into the metaverse, right? You go into like, let's pick a store. I don't want to, look, nothing is being sponsored right now, so I'm not going to pick a store. We pick any random store, right? And they have all their clothes perfectly in the same exact measurements that it is in reality. So now your avatar wears that outfit. You're going to see exactly how it's going to fit you, how it's going to look on you, etc. in the meta, and you're going to see that and you're going to know, hey, I want to buy this, or hey, I don't want to buy this. Boom. It saves you so much time from like shopping online, buying something, it comes to your house and the fit is wrong or whatever. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, well, just get your measurements done and you can do it that way. Who sits around? I don't even know how to measure myself like the right way. Who wants to sit around like measuring themselves? No. So how's this going to be fixed, right? Obviously, you're not going to have the scanner in your house. But what I have to say is there needs to be some sort of establishment that you go in to scan your body. Maybe it's a third party company that does it, that has these real body scans. Oh man, this is such an idea. Whoever can make this, execute this, please go and execute this. Okay, so you get these real body scans, right? You go into this place, and this place could be Amazon, like it could be an e-commerce store on its own, by itself, and facilitate the metaverse version of other apps, other fashion designers, right? So if, let's say, this company is called Echo, I'm just throwing that name out there, right? It's called Echo 3D. I just made a company, huh? Echo 3D. You walk into Echo 3D, you get your body scanned, right? And now they have that data forever. Now you go through Echo, their metaverse, and then you go to the metaverse stores in Echo, right? So hey, I'm going to H&M. I go into H&M, I try on the clothes, I like this one, I purchase it, and not only do I have this in the metaverse, but I'm going to have this delivered to my house now. And I know exactly that, I know that it fits me, I know that it does exactly what I want it to do. Now there are going to be some challenges, like for example, it's difficult the metaverse right now is looking real amateur. I said this earlier, but it's looking real amateur. It's not looking like Ready Player One, I'll tell you that much. It's looking like arcade. I don't know. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that this isn't possible, or this isn't something that people could start developing now. Anyway, that's my idea, and I hope that somebody takes this, because I have a lot of ideas. I can't make all of them, but if you want to give me a cut, give me like 2% or something, just for giving you the idea. Just be an honest person. Hey, but I have way more ideas like this where it came from. But guys, we need to my point is we need to start thinking about the metaverse based on utility and convenience in the real world. So that's one example with fashion. What are other examples of things that require that could require a service like that? So that's a question for you, and you can think about it. But when it comes to marrying utility in the real world with the metaverse, that's a gateway to enter the metaverse now. And it seems as though everybody entering the metaverse now, it's a little experimental. They're not really thinking outside the box. They're not really They're not thinking about customer centricity, right? What customers want now. And that's why everyone thinks the metaverse is 10 years away. But no, there are things that are just inconvenient to do in real life. Going shopping. Some people enjoy that experience. I personally I don't really enjoy carrying, heavy clothes and walking around the store and then dropping this one and picking this one, and that's annoying. If I go in the metaverse, I don't have to carry anything. I just, I like that, ping. I like that, ping. And I don't even have to go to the changing room. I'll just try it on there, ping. Let me look at it. Boom, I'm already in the changing room. I can see it in a mirror. I like this. Okay, bring this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to take off clothes. I don't have to go to a changing room. Just ping, I'm wearing it. Guys. So anyway, my point is, when it comes to the metaverse, create with utility in the real world. Create things that people want now. And that's where you will win. And then when it comes to NFTs are great, but you're investing in the future with NFTs. You're just playing around with the technology. You're investing in something. You're almost like buying Bitcoin in 2012. That's what an NFT is, right? But think about it. Back then, I don't know, like, NFTs are great. Don't get it wrong, but there are going to be so many, and like, how am I going to know which one is valuable? There are already a lot, right? So it's really going to be based on the creator. So if you invest in the right creators, then in that way, you'll know that these NFTs that this creator made is going to be popping in 10 years, right? But when it comes to like entering the metaverse now, think utility. Think about the real world. Things that are inconvenient to execute in the real world. And if you build that way, you solve problems that way, well, the world is your oyster. Or let's say the metaverse is your oyster. All right, guys, those are my thoughts. What do you think? Is it a cool idea? Do you think you can do it? Leave a comment down below. And do you think that I should get 1%? What percent do you think I should get? If anyone takes this idea and does it, what percent do you think I deserve, right? What do you think I deserve? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time. Peace.